Welcome back, everybody, to some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. My intention was to play some Hearts of Iron 4 as Prussia on End of a New Beginning tonight, but for some reason that save game just will not load. I'm going to keep working on it. We will get it working some way, somehow, but in the meantime, we'll go to some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And I wasn't prepared to do a video on this game tonight, so I don't have one of the viewer-submitted scenarios in front of me at the moment, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the next best thing, which is to take on the role as captain of a ship. And this time we're going to go all the way back to 1902. I'm going to be part of the Austro-Hungarian Navy going up against the Russians in a pre-World War I showdown. A battleship, a heavy cruiser, 5 light cruisers on each side. I will be taking on the role as the captain of the heavy cruiser. So let's go ahead and design and see what we have available to us in 1902. So it looks like we can actually get ourselves a pretty big heavy cruiser, 17,000 tons in all. And actually, this would be some pretty nice speed. I don't know that we're going to go that big. I definitely want as much protection as possible. Oh, that's a battleship. That's why. Oh, there we go. Let's try that again with the cruiser. Armored cruiser. It wasn't heavy cruisers yet. They were armored cruisers at this time. 11,000 tons. There's a little asterisk there. So I don't know if that's because we're too high for an armored cruiser. It doesn't appear that we are, so let's go ahead and just start working on this. We're just going to get the best towers that we can start with. I definitely want to see what kind of secondaries we're going to be able to get. We're going to go up to Cripe 1 armor. I think at least one level of torpedo bulge is going to be necessary there. Let's look at the guns. We can go up to 11-inch. Those are Mark IIs. I'm not really planning on being the guy to take on the battleship with my guns. So I'm really after accuracy. At 5,000 meters, we go all the way up to 6.1% if we go to 9-inch guns. That seems to definitely be the best. And since I'm mostly going to be focused on going after the other armored cruiser and the light cruisers, I think that's the way that we're going to go with this. Let's go a little further out. That's as far as we can go. Let's see what kind of secondaries we can get. We can get some 5-inch on here. I don't know if I want to have that many or not. These are 350 tons. I might try to go with just one of those and hope that that's enough. We can go to induced boilers. I at least want to get one level of barbette. We can go to double. This is all going to be too heavy, obviously, so we're going to have to scale it back once we get everything in place. How much did that weigh? Not a lot, really. We can go up to 18-inch torpedoes, which I'd like to have. Let's see how many underwater launchers we can get on this thing. Not too many. And you're going to have to get in really close with these torpedoes anyhow. We can go up to Lyddite 1. Ooh, boy, though. That's awfully explodey. I think I'm going to stay with ballistite. All right, there we go. So you can see we're about 500 over. Some of that can be solved with range. Some of that can be solved with dropping the speed a little bit. I also want to see where we're at on engine efficiency. Is only 31%, so we're obviously going to need. Are you kidding me? It won't give me anywhere else that I can put one of those. Wow. That only gets us to 46%. Okay, if we do it this way, we get ourselves to 21 knots. And we are at 100% engine efficiency, and we've actually still got 2,000 tons to play with for armor and such. So that actually makes me feel a little better about things. I almost want to go with the heavy shells. I think I will. And I think I don't want to increase the chances of an explosion. So we're just going to beef this thing up now. And we can actually go pretty high. Let's start with 7 inches on the belt. Get a little more deck, but we're going to be in close, so I'm not going to worry too much about the deck armor. try and protect ourselves a little bit more. I'm looking to see now. We can go up to Barbette 2, anti-torpedo 2, and that still gives us some room to play with. Oh, we can go up to, and that actually gives us even more weight, and I wonder if that might actually give us some room to go a little more speed. Nah, I guess not. Even 21.5 knots goes down to 91%. All right, so I dropped about 1,000 tons off of our max displacement, and I think that'll also give us some room to go up on speed without losing engine efficiency. That gets us up to 22 knots. It's 95% efficiency. That may have to do. I don't think there's anything else we can do to change that number at this point. So let's go with that and see what happens. Okay, here we go. We're going to be at 10,000 to start. There's our battleship right there. 12-inch guns with 6-inch secondaries. Some of our light cruisers. Looks like I may be the guy that's out front right now in the Leopard. So let's get everybody else set to AI. And usually the enemy's spotted to the north, and that's what he is again this time. So we're going to go ahead and start turning. Really don't want to be the first one in line, but I'm way out in front of the rest of the fleet. So let's go ahead and slow down. All right, we actually see shots coming in. I haven't spotted the enemy myself yet. It looks like now some of our other ships are going to get there first. Now we've spotted him. And we're going to start targeting here now. And again, if you're not familiar with this, I am the captain of the Leopard. So I'm not looking from the perspective of any other ship. I'm only going to be looking from my own ship and making all of my decisions based on what I see right here. We're at about 8.5 kilometers. We can see some shells coming in from other ships over here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this way a little bit so I can get that rear turret firing. Actually, 3% is not bad. This early on in the engagement from this distance and this time period, 1902. But honestly, that is not my main target. Let me see what's my distance on torpedoes. 3 kilometers. So we're going to have to get in close. Who's that there? Yeah, that's who I really want to be targeting anyway. Assuming that's one of the smaller ships. Well, that's saying that's the battleship. It could be the heavy cruiser. We just haven't identified enough yet. I have 506 shells. We have a 7.6% chance to hit, which is pretty good. And we landed a hit on what we think is a battleship, but we're not sure right now. And there's another hit. Now that one was a partial pen. Our light cruisers do not have torpedoes on them. So there's really very little that they can do to the battleship. See, now we're thinking this is the battleship and guessing battle cruiser there, which means this is probably his heavy cruiser that I'm targeting. I'm actually going to target one of the other ones with my secondaries. Those are probably the light cruisers there, at least one of them. Ooh, somebody landed a nice hit. My battleship hit his for 266. Beautiful. So we've identified the Russian battleship now. It's got 12-inch guns. 14,000 on the displacement. I don't know how that compares with mine. That's coming right at me. And mine's about the same, so pretty comparable. You can see so far on our log, we've got a 9-inch hit on the battleship for 28 damage and a 5-inch hit on a light cruiser for 47 damage. There's the heavy cruiser America. Let's go ahead and focus on him for now. Boy, dead even on damage. 12 hits for 479 for both sides. That just went up on my side. Got smoke in the way here, and there's my battleship coming right up alongside me. Interesting. My target's inside smoke at the moment, so it's making it a little harder to hit that light cruiser. But he's actually got some rudder damage at the moment. So our fleet's staying pretty well together. Oh, look at this. We got some ships coming in close up here. Oh, there's a nice hit. A couple of 5-inch shells. Oh yeah, I think we're going to get this light cruiser. We landed a bunch of nice 5-inch hits on him. There's an ammo detonation. He's done. Alright, we took out a light cruiser. It's a good start. Looks like our secondaries are switching their target to this one here. I'm still focused on the America and not seeing much for it, so... Let's switch just for a minute. I want to see how we would do on a light cruiser at close range with these guns. Usually the smaller ships are harder to hit with the big guns. I'm hoping maybe at this distance we could have some luck. Yeah, see, 9.4% chance. That's way better than the odds I had on my heavy cruiser shots. And the 5s are doing well too, so maybe we can gang up on this guy with all of our guns and get a quick kill. Just need one, really. Actually, my secondaries might have done it on their own. We got a flash fire. He's gone. Nice. Oh, this is the flash fire was on this one. All right. Let's be careful not to hit our own ship here. Now he's got torpedoes on his light cruisers. Mine don't. And that's a little frustrating. That seems to typically happen in these battles, is that my cruisers don't typically end up with torpedoes. But my cruisers are doing well with their 5-inch guns. His light cruisers have 6-inch guns and torpedoes. Mine have 5-inch guns and no torpedoes. But my light cruisers are doing way better than his right now. I haven't lost a ship. Oh yeah, there's a flash fire. That was a big time. Look at all that. I love the reflection of the fire off the smoke. It's such a cool effect. I think we got that guy. Let's go ahead and focus on the America. This guy's done. There's no way he survives that. I'm going to start turning too, because we need to start getting around and getting closer to the battleship and the last light cruiser. The heavy cruisers are all behind smoke. There he goes. That just leaves the one of each type of ship. I think one light cruiser, one heavy, one battleship. And my whole fleet's still intact. I haven't taken a shot, taken any damage. It started out pretty even, but then it went more and more one-sided as we went along. And it's really interesting because his light cruisers are better armed than mine are. I really wouldn't have expected that. His battleship's about equally armed to mine. Both have 12-inch guns. I'm going to start pursuing these guys. Ooh, there's a nice hit by the battleship on that heavy cruiser. My light cruisers are basically worthless at this point, except to take out his other light cruiser. Otherwise, they should just withdraw at this point, because without torpedoes, they can't do anything to these big ships. Except draw their fire and die, which is what this guy's going to do, the Meteor. And probably the Trabant as well. Gonna lose both of them. Oh, and there's a torpedo in the water. Trabant's is pretty much a sitting target at the moment. Yeah, they're done. But that does seem to be drawing his heavy cruiser in to the place where I could probably get some nice close shots on him. Yeah, there goes Trabant. There goes my first ship. Alright, now I'm drawing the battleship fire. My battleship's way out there. So I'm coming in probably a little closer than I really want to. Let's try and get sideways. Maybe we can get a torpedo in the water. If we get full broadside, but that also means I get full broadside to his battleship, and that could be a problem. Aggressive on the torpedoes. Although right now I gotta be careful because the torpedo is gonna just maybe head right into Meteor's path. Although Meteor's about done. Oh boy. Let's be careful here. Keep turning until I can get that torpedo in the water. There we go. Come on, keep hitting them. There goes Meteor. Nice hit. Somebody got a flash fire. What caused it? Oh, it was my 9-inch shell from before. It started a flash fire. Interesting. Right, let's get our secondary firing on Escold. I did get a torpedo in the water. It's right there. And that might be a kill shot if he doesn't sink before. Oh, there goes another light cruiser for me. Let's see if that torpedo hits. Come on, baby. Yeah, it's going to be behind him, I think. A little nervous about... Oh, torpedo hit. I don't know if it's going to be enough. My battleship is just worthless right now from where it is. Hopefully he can finish off America. I don't know that I can do anything to this battleship, though. He just hit me for 270 in damage. Alright, we got to put some distance between us and this battleship. don't think that I'm the guy to finish him. I need my battleship to do that. Put some distance and some angle between me and him. Gotta cut it a little harder. Ooh, there's another heavy shot. Let's go ahead and finish off this light cruiser. Alright, battleship, what are you doing way back there? Can you come help out, please? Alright, torpedo in the water. I think it's going to be too far out in front of the Askold, and it's going to be behind the Knyaz Suvorov. His heavy cruiser's still alive. Alright, let's turn around and take him out, I guess. We've got some heavy listing going on, though. We gotta get the pumps on top of that. I don't know that any of my secondaries can hit the Askold from here. It's gonna be tough to get my mains to hit America right now. My battleship doesn't seem the least bit interested in getting close to his. Now we're out of torpedo range of those guys right now. Well, there's a hit. %14 chance to hit. Come on, baby. Let's finish him. There goes the America. Just got the Askold with the 9-inch guns. Let's see what that does. Not enough flooding yet. Oh, jeez. That was a huge hit I just took from those 12-inch guns. Alright, we gotta get it. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, boy. The battleship got me. I got too close and my battleship was way too far behind. Dang. Guess I go down with the ship. How far can we follow that? Oh, I guess that's how far we can follow that. Alright, let's watch and see how this finishes out. You don't seem too eager, sir, to get any closer to his battleship. Of course, his battleship's down to just 90 shells. If I'd have just waited a little longer, I could have gone right up to him and finished him off. Alright, well, the two light cruisers who should have just fled a long time ago stuck around, baiting him, trying to catch up to him. And looks like both of them are going to be gone. It's going to come down to a battle of the battleships at this point. Ladislaus has the advantage here. It's got full speed. It's got no damage at the moment. And the Knyaz Suvorov are still firing on the other light cruiser, which gives Ladislaus a chance to fire. pretty much unreturned fire at the moment. Only difference is the Russian battleships got some torpedoes left. Ladislaus has none. But let's see what happens. Suvorov's taken 210 hits, but very little damage to show for it. Ladislaus hasn't taken a single hit yet. They also can't seem to hit, even though they got an 8% chance with the 12-inch guns. Difference is Suvorov's almost out of ammunition. Man. There's 2-inch guns firing is funny. Like they're seriously going to do anything. Ladislaus could get a bonus to accuracy if they'd slow down. Man, they just can't hit him. There's a hit. Nice hit, too. I did some damage. It's going to take a lot more than that, though. They're just kind of playing just circling each other right now. Might get to a situation where neither side has any big ammunition left. All right, well, apologies. No clear resolution on that one. Both battleships ran out of their big gun firepower and just really were taking little pingy shots at each other that weren't doing anything. The Russian battleships still had a couple of torpedoes that could have been fatal if gotten in a close range, but that's how it ended up. So let me know your thoughts. Use the comment section below, and let's get back to some custom battles this weekend and beyond. Let me know what you've got in mind. Send it to me on Discord or through email. Links are in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again soon.